What is up, Hardcore Nation? It's Hardcore Christopher here, and today I'm going to be reacting to Watch Mojo's Top 10 Soul-Crushing Anime Deaths. This is 2 years old. I've never watched this video before, so let's get right into it.
Whether unwarranted or just plain surprising, death has never felt so cruel.
That's a pretty broad statement to make, especially because of context. I would need to know the context of said death. Anyway, let's just keep going.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 soul...
That's some Hold on. Hold on.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com.
Okay, that's some Indian type stuff right there. Putting somebody's head on a stake as intimidation.
And today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 soul-crushing anime deaths.
I'm sorry for everything.
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we'll be mourning the most upsetting deaths of some of our favorite characters. Number 10, Yubiki Joe. Ashita no Joe.
Never heard of. I've honestly never heard of this.
After so many fights, it's revealed that Joe suffered...
Oh, no wonder. It's a 1980s anime. I wasn't born until 1997, so bygone year.
From punch drunkenness, a condition developed from sustained head trauma. Regardless, the champion fight is still on. Joe versus Jose Mendoza. After trading blows and even some knockdowns with the champion, we can see that the world title is just within his grasp. But the fight ends, and Jose remains champion by a vote. Joe, exhausted, takes a seat, and after some time, remains unresponsive. Number 9, Miki Makimura, Devilman Crybaby.
Never heard of this anime either.
Go Nagai's classic manga series was full of enough gore to desensitize us almost completely, but nothing could really prepare us for the fate of one girl. So, when it came time for the adaptation, Devilman Crybaby, we braced ourselves for the worst, only to just get shattered once again. When humanity turns to shit after Rio's meddling, Miki uses her voice to try to get them back to their senses, to no avail. About this scene is that it makes us so damn certain she's gonna make it out alive, only to be slaughtered beyond repair. Number 8, Ace, One Piece.
Okay. If anybody saw my tier list, you would know how I feel about One Piece.
This is the closest hotel to the prison, right?
Closest one that's not a dog.
I'm trying to think of something to say.
Maybe came to play golf.
Oh yes, Dr. Garrison stayed
Oh yeah.
several times.
Can you check and see if
I don't care about One Piece as a whole, so why would I care about a death in
So
One
you're the
Piece?
second person this month who's asked.
Son of the Pirate King and the adopted brother of Luffy, Fire Fist Ace is renowned for his incredible power. Because of his lineage, he was captured and sentenced to death by the world government, but is soon freed, and freedom is just within his grasp. In a desperate attempt to end the battle, Akainu overpowers Ace and then turns his attentions to Luffy. The screen flashes, and much to our surprise, Ace has sacrificed himself to spare Luffy's life in place of his own. Damn.
You know, maybe if Luffy's life wasn't spared.
you know, we wouldn't have to go through One Piece. Just saying.
I know that may sound harsh to people,
But really, One Piece needs to die. In my opinion. One Piece needs to end. And as far as Luffy is alive, One Piece will never end.
Number 7, Jiraiya, Naruto Shippuden.
Okay, yeah. Not a Shippuden. Had a lot of deaths, but I would say Jiraiya hit the hardest simply because, well, even though Jiraiya was an old man, obsessed with women, and writing novels, he was still 1/3 of the legendary Sannin, and Naruto's teacher slash master. So Jiraiya deserves to be on this list. I don't know why he's so low though. I would have placed him higher.
I know that face. This pervy sage has accomplished a lot in his years as a ninja. His strength and experience seem to be unrivaled by any other. Much to our dismay, we were very wrong. Jiraiya is drawn to battle with the Akatsuki's leader and his former student, Pain. And throughout the battle, we see him struggle to even damage him.
You figured it out too late.
At the climax of the fight, Jiraiya makes a final attempt to right his wrongs, but ultimately, he's killed in the process, leaving a whole lot of heartbroken ninja.
Just barely glorious, but glorious indeed.
Number 6, Kite, Hunter x Hunter.
I've never watched Hunter x Hunter, so I have no idea who this guy is.
Since his appearance later in the series, we are shown the heights of Kite's strength, such as taking out an entire division of ants in one attack. This is undermined by his battle with the bloodthirsty Pitou. While sensing the presence of evil approaching, Kite yells for Gon and Killua to retreat, willing to put his own life at risk. We don't see the battle, but one thing is certainly clear as soon as we see Kite again. He's definitely dead, and no one takes it harder than Gon. Number 5, Shirley, Code Geass, Lelouch of the Rebellion, R2.
We're not fooling around.
one, that's a mouthful. Short of it. 2, never heard of this anime either, so I don't care about the death.
Don't be embarrassed. It's no secret that you've always had a big crush on Lelouch.
Oh, not you too, Coach Valletta.
Although her love interest, Lelouch, is caught up in gambling and revenge, Shirley has gone through hell to earn his affections. After losing her memory, she finds out the truth about Lelouch. In the confusion, she crosses paths with Rolo, a fellow classmate and partner of Lelouch, who also manages to f*** something up.
I want to bring the happiness back into Lulu's life. Then maybe...
Well, it's kind of an anime trope. I mean, I love anime and all, but it just seems like somebody tends to screw something up in an anime.
he can be together with his sister Nana.
When it cuts back, you're seeing Shirley in a pool of blood, and with her dying breath, she gives a chilling confession to Lelouch.
And as I'm reborn, I'll fall in love with you over and over. I'll keep falling in love with...
Number 4, Caesar, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I've heard of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I've never watched it though.
Both friend and rival to Joseph, Caesar is primarily known for his dedication to his family's name. He's so strong-willed that he'll fight no matter the odds. When taking on Wamuu, Caesar is easily outmaneuvered. He is one of the central protagonists, so we assume that he'll overcome his opponent. Only, he doesn't. In his his last moments, Caesar activates his last rebel to save the antidote and is crushed by a falling rod. Poor Joseph. Number 3, Cowrie, Your Lie in April. Look within. Even
I've never heard of this anime. So, it stands to reason that I don't care about the death. I'm sorry.
For a moment.
and you'll find me. Giddy, free-spirited, and a musical genius, Cowrie is a sweetheart with a heartbreaking backstory. Skill with various instruments, the violin, he pretends to regain his passion for playing the piano. After some time, the story takes a dark turn, bombarding us with scenes of Cowrie's waning health and eventual hospitalization. It's a tragic turn to such a lighthearted story. Eventually, the taxing disease takes its final toll, leading to the inevitable death of such a loving character. Number 2, Maze Hughes, Full Metal Alchemist.
A pleasure to meet you. Or should I make that goodbye, Lieutenant Colonel?
That's one sexy tattoo you got there, babe.
Although quick and cunning, Major Maze Hughes of the state military is a father and husband first.
Daddy has a lot of work to
Okay, it's been a long time since I've watched Full Metal Alchemist. But I'm pretty sure Maze Hughes was comedy relief, basically. So, his death, while soul-crushing, was to be expected. In my opinion.
Bye-bye.
After investigating an eerie connection between military battles and the creation of the Philosopher's Stone, Hughes hurries to contact Colonel Mustang, feeling as if he's the only one he can trust. But he's interrupted by a disguised homunculus. He's able to counterattack, but he's quickly thrown off when the imposter takes the form of his wife. This is a move that would lead to his death and the most heartbreaking funeral in anime.
Why are you there? Daddy, Mommy, Mom!
Children. The professional consequences for this doctor would be devastating if his identity was revealed. They would play the reputation.
I think the funeral of the third Hokage
Why do you think they have a shield
has Muse Hayes beat.
if the families of the other
Just
men have been
saying.
executed?
Daddy, wake up!
Number 1, Kamina.
I'll repay that. I'll repay that 10 times over. Mark my words.
The Daigor leader has been known to overcome obstacles and
Okay, this video is pretty much about anime that I've never heard of or never watched or I have heard of or never watched. This video, so crushing, not so much. Oops.
team to victory, making him one of the most beloved anime characters to date. But when fighting against one of the 4 divine generals, Kamina suffers a tremendous injury. Even after a direct stab through the abdomen, he still fights on, combining with his brother Simone to finish the general off. Though Kamina dies, he has a lasting impact on Simone, who learns to truly believe in himself.
That day, we lost something that could never be replaced.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Watch Mojo and subscribe for new.
Do I agree with your picks? No. Except for one. And that's Jiraiya. Although he should have been higher on the list. I'm sorry.
Moses LaSalle
He should have been higher on the list. That's all I'm gonna say.
and Pennybaker were executed by South
Not at 7.
while their death penalty
Videos every day.
Because it takes 4 votes to grant an appeal. appeal and 5 to stay in execution. Dr. Garrison administered lethal
Well,
injections.
anyway, guys, that was my reaction to the top 10 soul-crushing anime deaths by WatchMojo.com.
About leveraging Garrison to cooperate.
If you like WatchMojo.com, hit the subscribe button for them.
They weren't legal until
But as for me,
it said so.
don't forget to like, because when you guys like,
I don't know if I
it
can
gives me
motion to dismiss.
feedback on what you guys like to see from me.
Arrest Garrison.
Don't forget to subscribe, but after you hit that subscribe button, don't forget to hit that notification bell, because I upload once a day on the usual. And don't forget, please make your opinions known down in the comments section below, because I love hearing from all you beautiful people. I'm Hardcore Christopher. Keep it hardcore, everyone.